What up? In this short presentation, I'm going to teach you how to use 3 simple tools that'll give you the ability to have sex with the hottest woman on the planet. It doesn't matter if she is single or taken, gay or straight. Women that you barely even know will literally walk up to you, take off their panties, and put them inside your hand. I'll keep it real. Finding the right woman to spend the rest of your life with is priceless. See, when pimping out your message, you will not have to reach into your wallet to spend thousands of dollars on flowers, dinners, movies, or even going out to buy some new clothes. In fact, this stuff is free. By using our simple, step-by-step, easy to clone and get laid tonight tactics, she's going to forget about needing an excuse or reason to give it up to you. Let me tell you, you'll walk with a limp. All because you'll be using our new, super millennium, pimped out 2.0 Mac Attack tactics called Who's Your Daddy? Okay. With Who's Your Daddy, you're going to have a complete step-by-step, easy-to-follow solutions that'll give you the ability to run up in the most hottest stunners in this new digital world. While pimping out your message, you can use text, email, and instant message. But wait, before I get to that, this video is intended for alpha males only, the type of guys that enjoy having sex with many different women constantly. If this is not you, please do turn off this video and forget you ever saw this. But first, stare directly into this light. Now that we got that out of the way, let's begin with everyone's favorite tool, texting. With texting, things can happen pretty quick right from the palm of your hand. When using Who's Your Daddy, she's going to forget about any of those other guys that's been sending her nerdy, random, and also confusing messages. Messages like, how's it going, what you have for dinner, hope things are cool. Those messages are lame and you're never going to get any leg if you think that's going to work. When using Who's Your Daddy, you're going to make her put you as top priority versus sending you one-word text replies. After using these modules, she's going to be thinking about you and only you, and any other guy that tries to get at her will simply come off like a stalker. Check it out. When using this step-by-step 48-hour bang or die, it's going to literally help you text yourself out of the invisible zone. The type of zone where she thinks of you as like a pen pal or some type of text mate. Instead, these messages are going to make her think about you night and day, even on the job, going to the restroom to relieve herself due to some erotic sex message you just sent. But before I get too far, when using Pimp My Message, our goal here is the same as your goal, and that's to bang as many women as possible until it doesn't work anymore. Myself, I bang top shelf. While using a step-by-step guide, she's going to be sending you good night and good morning messages just to kind of see what's up. For example, if a chick sends a text that says good night, she's really thinking about you in an erotic way and is having a very hard time going to sleep. My junior pimps, there is no woman on this earth that's going to be sending you a good night text message unless she's thinking about you in her bed. It's up to you to make sure you send her the right reply message to either come over to your crib or vice versa. Also, did you know that according to the Dictionary, women are the most excited during the late night or early morning and usually have a very hard time going to bed at least 5 out of 7 days a week? You got it. When following our text this, if she says this method, you'll be able to code on whether or not she's really occupied or if she's waiting for you to simply open up the door and bust right in. Timing is everything. With Who's Your Daddy, you're going to know exactly what type of text to send each time of the day, especially when trying to get your first bang out. Also, while reading these modules, you're going to learn our epic Go Slap Yourself text, the type of text you'll send to have her act on whatever you need her to act on. Even if she's relaxing at home or even out with friends, Go Slap Yourself text will literally make her stop, drop, and roll into your bed so quick that she's going to act as if she was drunk that night, even though she doesn't drink. I know what you're thinking. I got it, Manny. I want her to slap the living crap out of herself so I can beat the cobwebs out of it, but exactly how do I do it? It's simple. Because the average person keeps their cell phones in their possession about 90% of the day, even while sleeping, each human reads over 99% of those texts and responds to 9 out of 10 of those messages. Now, texting to get to poo-poo is for the guys that already has a girl's number stored in their phone. But what do you do if you need to add more ammo to your arsenal? Well, you can go out in the streets and try to approach a girl, and if you're lucky, you can maybe get a girl's number, or you can log on to different social and dating networks to try to pick up some action there, which by the way leaves us with tool number 2, email. Now, with emails, sending out a bunch of emails to random girls using different dating and social networks can be intrusive and take up most of your day. In just a second, we're going to show you how, as a single bachelor, you are only needing to send out 10 messages to the superest, hottest chicks online. Like that word? Women do too. This will basically make your message stand out and not only get her to read your message, but reply in a way to prove to you that she is also interested. See, most girls are interested in meeting a guy online. Problem is, most guys are out there fishing in huge, astounding numbers. Sending out a ton of email spam to increase his odds of banging more women. Stuff like, "Hi, my name is John. I like your picture. What's your name?" Or crap like, "Hi, my name is Steve. I live in Chicago and was wondering if we can chat sometime." What a joke. That smells like spam, and normally those kind of messages will cause women to bypass your message or hit delete. When using Who's Your Daddy, our pimped out emails have been tested to over 1 million girls online. In fact, speaking of testing, we know exactly what it takes to get a girl to reply to your email message due to our current and ongoing messaging trials. That's right. These trials are being tested every day, even as this video being played right now. And the good news is, just for trying out Who's Your Daddy, we're going to go ahead and throw in online email pimping as a bonus. You got it. Each week you will see the newest pimped out emails that are current and successful today, because online dating is never going away. In fact, it's just begun. Now, this proves that we are new, innovative, and made and dedicated to helping you get laid. Trust me, nobody else is doing this, and we have no magic wand. I may have a cane that looks like a wand, but it's just a cane. When using Who's Your Daddy, you will have hundreds and thousands of hard working hours in your hands wrapped into basic key messaging elements that will save you precious time and money. Look, pimping out your message have been going on for centuries, but now, due to the great internet plus 3 simple to use tools, you can upload the truest pickup skills that many guys end up spending their entire lifetime trying to gain. Being as it may, I'm going to show you how when you go on to social and dating networks, so you can become relevant and distinctive, which separates you from all those other guys out there. Even if you've been friends or hello buddies for the past several months and have lacked the skills to execute properly. This will expose you to the fun, non-threatening solutions to get her friends to like you. So what's the fun, non-threatening solution that's going to get her friends to like you? It's simple. Don't ever meet her friends before you get the chance to bang, ever. If you do, my friend, you're going to end up losing control and end up having to put that monkey on layaway. Get back into control and let her know who's daddy. On page 143, we're going to show you how you can go from being little boy Johnny to Big Daddy Jimmy without having to reinvent yourself or trying to be someone that you're not. But first, allow me to uncover a myth of the word pimping. Pimping is not about fixing up your car that's all beat down like Pimp My Ride. Pimping is not about slapping some girl over the head and saying, "Where's my money?" And it's not about having a bunch of women constantly on your jock. No. Pimping is basically taking an idea and improving that idea to where it's much better and desirable from its original state. For example, you have an idea wanting to get a woman in bed using text, email, or instant messaging, yet you haven't created the right idea or structure to communicate it in a desirable lingo to put you in an advantage versus all those other guys. Listen, creativity is a very competitive sport, my friend. Pivot out your message to make your message trump other participants is the million-dollar question. But hold on. I have a confession to make, although I didn't want to admit it during this video. You ever notice how easy it is to bang a girl that already has a boyfriend? See, the reason why it's so easy to make a girl cheat on her boyfriend is because his creativity level is basically out of service. Yeah. Down like an injured basketball player. Basically, he isn't using it. Now, I'm not saying go out and try to use Pimp My Message to bang some broad that's already taken. No, of course not. But like a boxing match, when a guy leaves his guard down, it's fair game to knock him out. As I said, I go by the name of Manny. Some call me Big Man, and I can promise you I will not steer you in the wrong direction. As men, we are hardwired to go straight up the middle. By the way, that leaves us with our final tool. Yeah, we save the best for last, and that's live video chat, better known as instant messaging. But before I do that, give yourself a quick quiz to see if you qualify for Pimp My Message tool number 3. Question 1. Do you think there's a certain amount of visual time that needs to be logged before a woman decides to give up the panties? Check this out. kind of funny. But the reason why these celebrities get so much action is because these women are always staring at their freaking TV. Question 2. Do you think live video gets a woman more excited because she can physically see you in real time? For example, like this. Now I know what you're thinking, but trust me, my friend, she sees you the same way as you saw that chick in that last vid. Remember, she's female, you are male. Final question. Do you think it's okay to get the milk for free even though you didn't have to pay for the cow? If you answer yes to at least 2 out of 3 of those questions, then you're on the right path. And for the guys that answered 3 out of 3, you may be natural born pimps. Moving right along, instant messaging. With Skype and several other messaging devices, you can actually have instant communication dialogue as if you're talking face to face in real time. And the really pimp thing about Skype is the ability to have a conversation via live video or live voice chat, which means that while she's chatting in front of you, you can actually be using our free 101 pimped out message cheat sheet. Yes. When you download Pimp My Message, we're going to go ahead and give you the top 101 best Skype conversation messages that you can keep near your computer to allow you to log as much eye contact time needed to keep the undies humid. Instant messaging will not only hijack her full attention with one-on-one eye contact, but allows you to know that she is 100% there for you, which means that she is no longer with any other guys and have granted you the Pimp Me Hard authorization. Trust me, all women want to give it up as much as we do. She just needs the right reason to donate it to charity, so that way you won't think that she's a slut. Now, some courses will try to imitate but never duplicate the type of resources that I'm offering you today. Speaking of offer, what will it cost and how do I get this step-by-step easy to clone and get laid tonight system? Well, something like this will normally cost about $1,000. Just think about the ability to bang any girl that you meet in person or online is priceless. But wait, this will not even cost you the high rates that you will typically have to pay for a piece of action inside of a Las Vegas hotel. No, you will not pay $300. You're not even going to have to pay half that. Damn, I'm kind of kicking myself right now, but these flunkies and these feminist groups are on us hard and they really want to take this video down immediately. Okay. I'm going to give you the top 101 pimped out Skype messages along with Who's Your Daddy and millions of hours of email messaging research at a price of only $47. Now look, because so many guys are using this package and we know how much damage and heat you're going to cause, I'm going to go ahead and throw in a bonus for you, the Get Me Out of Jail Free Pimp Tools. At times, you may get caught banging another girl and you may not have the right words and tools to help pull things back together. And normally the woman that you are dating wants to make sure she never sees you again or that you never have the ability to see any other girl in the future. She may really want to harm your reputation or use some kind of sperminator. I'm going to go ahead and include in this package a secret Get Your Ex Back resource kit just in case you may have a falling out from using Pimp My Message. The last thing we want happening is for this video catching even more heat than it already has. So do yourself a favor and put this Get Your Ex Back resource kit, also known as the Get Me Out of Jail Free Pimp Tools, in a very safe place. For all what's included, I must say that I'm a generous guy. But just in case, if you feel that something is not right, you will have my complete 100% money back guarantee if within 60 days you are not completely satisfied. But who knows? You may get tired of banging hot chicks. Just don't do it on my clock. If you become happy and married, feel free to give Pimp My Message kit to a friend or neighbor that may need it. Save it for a rainy day. Try this out for a week and see how you like it, and within 60 days, if you decide that this is not for you, you can keep everything that we had offered you today and you won't have to return a thing. There's really no risk to you at all. That's at least my appreciation for you taking the time to watch this video. Also, don't worry, I will not be upset and you will still be issued a 100% no questions asked full refund just for giving us a shot. Also, all payments are handled by ClickBank. ClickBank is the only name that's going to show up on your financial statements or any documents for that matter. ClickBank does anything from selling workout products to doing movie downloads. Basically, your credit card is completely protected just in case if there may be some financial concerns. Now, all you need to do is hit the Add to Cart button below and then you can start using the materials instantly. Yes. Because this product is digital, you'll be able to download these items and begin messaging super hot women tonight and finally pimping out your message. Just hit the orange add to cart button and we'll be waiting for you on the other side. Again, thank you for taking the time to watch this video. See you soon. Are you still here? That's fine. You may have some questions that I haven't answered yet, but allow me to cover some questions that people normally ask. Question 1. How many women will I get to meet per month? A truckload. The amount of women you bang per month will be endless. It really depends on what you do after a girl replies to the first message sent. See, we know how important it is to make that first impression. Question 2. What happens if they figure out that the message didn't come from me? This never happens. Your information is completely confidential and there will be no way that someone will ever be able to tell the true identity of the person that wrote that message. Question 3. Will I become a real pimp and will I get arrested? No. Pimp my message against any illegal activities or anything to do with trying to take advantage of women. Pimping out your message will simply provide an extra creativity that allows your message to attract her in the way that all men want to attract the opposite sex. Basically, as mentioned, our goal is the same as yours, and that is to bang as many hot chicks until it doesn't work anymore. So those were some questions that people normally ask, and we wanted to cover those just in case you may still be on the fence. Now, all you need to do is hit the orange add to cart button to get the process moving as soon as possible. Again, thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Don't forget to strap up.